Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to Fox Business, a senior Trump administration official has stated that Anthropic's recklessness in addressing safety vulnerabilities in its latest artificial intelligence models, Fable 5 and Mythos 5, triggered immediate export controls. The Commerce Department imposed these restrictions, effectively forcing the company to withdraw Fable 5 after testing by Amazon and other companies revealed a bypass that unlocked advanced cyber attack capabilities. Administration officials expressed deep frustration, claiming Anthropic initially brushed off national security concerns and proved difficult to contact, while a source close to the company disputed these allegations, stating that executives responded within 15 minutes and never refused to address the issues. The government remains skeptical. The situation marks a significant milestone as the first major test of a new executive order establishing AI safety guardrails. Currently, Anthropic's senior technical staff are in Washington, D.C., holding daily meetings with White House officials to restore trust and resolve the security vulnerabilities so that the restrictions might eventually be lifted. According to a report by Sanctions, Beijing is altering its pressure strategy against Taiwan, shifting focus from aggressive military provocations to intensified diplomatic isolation. While military activities, such as warplane incursions across the Taiwan Strait median line, have significantly decreased compared to last year, China is stepping up measures to silence Taiwanese President Ching-te on the global stage. Sources reveal that Beijing has begun penalizing major international media outlets for conducting interviews with Lai. Actions include denying visa applications and restricting access to political events for journalists from Agence France, AFP, and Japan's Nikkei, following the expulsion of a New York Times reporter in February. In response, China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs stated that while it welcomes foreign journalists, it firmly opposes any platform facilitating Taiwan independence rhetoric, warning that breaching the One China principle will bring consequences. Analysts suggest Beijing's moves aim to cut off Lai's international outreach to undermine his presidency's legitimacy, with the ultimate goal of causing him to lose the 2028 presidential election. According to a report by Lianhe Xiaobao, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian stated that the country's Supreme National Security Council has concluded that Iran must continue on the path of dialogue. Speaking to media representatives, Pezeshkian elaborated on his administration's foreign policy approach, including potential dialogue with the United States to resolve ongoing conflicts. He emphasized that all strategic decisions, including those regarding war and negotiations, must be routed through official legal channels and decisions made by the Council, stressing that no individual or group should bypass these mechanisms. Pezeshkian highlighted the urgency of extricating Iran from its current dilemma of being in a state of neither war nor peace. He reiterated that negotiations do not imply a betrayal of the nation's core principles and declared that Iran will never yield to illegal pressure or bullying. Ultimately, the president assured that his government seeks a diplomatic breakthrough to protect the interests of the Iranian people while firmly maintaining national sovereignty and. According to Italian News, NNN, United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres issued a statement on June 14th welcoming the announcement of an agreement between the United States and Iran to end hostilities. Guterres hailed the agreement as a crucial step towards a peaceful resolution of the conflict. In his statement, the UN chief welcomed the key components of the peace agreement, which include an immediate and permanent ceasefire, the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, and a framework for further negotiations. He expressed hope that both the United States and Iran would seize this new momentum and further intensify their efforts toward a final resolution of the conflict. Furthermore, Guterres emphasized that the United Nations stands ready to assist the two nations in achieving a lasting and comprehensive peace. The announcement of the agreement has already had immediate global impacts, such as causing a temporary drop in US WTI crude oil futures to the $80 per barrel range due to anticipated supply recovery following the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz and the lifting of the US Navy blockade. According to a report by Linha Zhaobao, the United Kingdom, France, Germany, and Italy have expressed their readiness to lift sanctions on Iran in response to the country's measures regarding its nuclear program, following a newly reached agreement between the United States and Iran to end their conflict. In a joint statement, the four European nations emphasized that Iran must never acquire nuclear weapons and expressed their willingness to cooperate with the US, Iran, and the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, to ensure this outcome. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer and French President Emmanuel Macron both welcomed the diplomatic breakthrough, stressing the critical importance of immediately and unconditionally restoring free navigation through the strategic Strait of Hormuz. Furthermore, United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres lauded the agreement as a vital step toward resolving the broader Middle East conflict, highlighting its achievements of a permanent ceasefire and the reopening of the shipping lane. Qatari Prime Minister Mohammed bin Abdulrahman Al Thani also welcomed the development, expressing hope for constructive participation in the upcoming negotiations to secure regional stability. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.